Me not caring about anything.
Mm.
I don't really care about nothing other than what I want to do and what me and my boys are on. You know, the ones there from that. I stopped caring about like just everything outside of what the man them are on. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because you know what? Let me be honest. Like from a fan's perspective, obviously, you dropped the album in 2018. Like a proper. I was even at the Love Box set as well, and yeah.
Oh yeah, where I did ...
Yeah, fam. I had that on replay like the whole way back. So it's like, I think when I saw it live, that's when I got the album. I'd say.
Yeah. Do you know what it is? Yeah, you see, because when I was like, I've been in the game for ages, innit?
Yeah, no, I saw your post today. You said it's been a decade.
It's been more than a decade, but I just
Yeah.
kind of, I was kind of rounded it up to get me. But what I was saying, cause is, you see, like where I've been touring for years, yeah, like it's had an effect on how I make my music. You get me? Because I always make music with a live consideration.
Yeah, no, because I even watched Skepta's documentary, and I saw that when he was in New York, you were there as well. So obviously, seeing that up and close must have changed your view on how to make music, basically.
You know what, blood? People don't even know how that happened. I was in New York by myself, bro, and I went to do a show.
Mad. I thought you came through with him still.
No, that's what everyone thinks, but I wasn't with him. You know, there was this. Like, the first time I went to New York with Stormzy and Jeremy and Skepta, their man brought me out, innit? They brought me to New York. But the next time I went to New York, I went out there because man wanted to do this thing, you get me? So
yeah.
But man see Slimzy and that. Slimzy was like, yeah, bro, man's doing a show at MoMA PS1. And I was like, what? Man's coming, fam. So man's come. I see Skep there, I see Krypton Conan there, I see Tory Lanez. I see a couple different people in it, but obviously Skep's that's gang. So man was on stage with Skep at his set, but I didn't actually go there with him. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, I get you. But obviously, definitely his energy around that time, because I can't ever lie. Another thing I have to thank you for is that like you and Stormzy are probably the reason that I'm even doing journalism, because it was around that 2014 time when there was the whole like talk about the resurgence of grime, and I was at uni at the time, innit? I was in my second year, and I don't know what pushed me, but it just, for some reason, like something just pushed me to start writing. So yeah, literally my first article was literally just about you and Stormzy and like that energy around that time, basically. So like,
I'm glad to be a part of your foundation, fam.
Safe. So like, from your perspective, like, what was that time like for you?
Like me and my boys, we was making that happen on purpose. Do you get what I'm saying? Like people think it just happened out of nowhere. No, that's not the case. Like we did that. Do you get what I'm saying? No, like you see where a man grew up here. Like grime was always a thing. You get me? P Money's one of the oldest. Big him up.
Yeah, I can't laugh. I'm from the end still. I'm from Grove Park. That's down a minute. So.
Okay, so you know the thing then.
Yeah, I know the thing still.
And I got to big up all my Peckham elders as well. Like, my brother's like, big up my brother, Mr. Bars. Big up Dastard. I've never met Dastard myself, but like, man was listening to them man CDs. I was listening to Roadside G's.
Yeah.
They get me from Brixton. But growing up, it was a grime thing, innit? So when it switched to rap, man was rating the rap thing, but I just always liked the grime because it was more similar to like my boisterous character. You know, it's kind of young, juvenile. You could see me doing old freestyles and doing grime in like 010, 009 when it wasn't popular. So like I was always a grime kid from early, yeah. I dabbled in the rap thing. I liked the rap thing, but you get me, I was more focused on grime. And, you know, me and my boys, we wanted to like maintain that side of the UK music. So we was doing all the pirate radio sets and doing all of that stuff on purpose. We could have been rapping, doing YouTube freestyles, because rapping and doing all of that, but man wanted to do the gram thing. And then obviously when man started making certain records as well, like my songs with Mum Dance and different stuff, it really brought a lot of media attention. And then, you know, it kind of put a battery in what certain man was doing already. I got to big up P Money and all them, man, because he was always doing the gram thing. You know what I'm saying? And he's a big inspiration. We got Desperado as well. He gave me my first ever my first ever feature when I was a young G. You know what I'm saying? So I come from a kind of gram orientated borough. But yeah, man.
Yeah,
Like
no,
I
I
said,
can't lie. I actually like I met you around them times. So this was 2015 at Detonate Festival. Like,
yeah, I remember that picture.
oh, you remember it? Yeah. We chopped it up still, like, and like, yeah, you must have been mad young then, but like, you just,
I was 17.
yeah, you had good energy in it. So I was like, yeah, no, this guy's gonna go far in it. But
Thank you, fam.
yeah, no. So obviously around them times you were releasing like Excel and stuff like that. But yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, from a fan's perspective, I saw it as like, or how a lot of people look at this thing. They said, oh, it's like at that time, like you and Storms were the guys in it, and obviously I'm from Lewis and Borough, so I was on your side, and I had man them from Croydon as well, so they were like on Storms' side. So it was like, but then I see it like he obviously, like, it's not a good or bad thing. It's just is what it is. But he went down the commercial route. But how I saw it from a fan's perspective, it's like you took a couple steps back to take some forward, basically, in a way that you peeled away from the label and you said, you know what, let me do my own thing for like the long run, basically. And it's mad, innit? Like, because I didn't know how it was gonna go, but like 5 years later, into like 2020, I saw basically it's like the steam train picked up. Like, so how would you see it from your perspective, kind of thing?
Um, yeah, so kind of similar to that, but for me, yeah, like I've never ever had the desire to be signed, not once. When I did that project with XL, yeah, like man gave them that project. It wasn't like I was signed to XL. A lot of people think I
Yeah,
was signed. I was never signed.
yeah,
People, you know, the industry try to say like I'm some next Dizzy rascal and all of that. I wasn't really feeling none of that stuff because
yeah,
like I'm novelist, innit? Like, anyone who knows me in real life knows that I got a real character, fam. So I like to be myself. I don't like to be compared, yeah. And they when man was coming up, they kept comparing me with Stormzy, and I'm thinking, blood, Stormzy, blood. He does what he
yeah.
does.
You know, your
Like,
thing's different. I can't even
yeah,
lie. Like, it's
like
not.
he's like a rapper, MC
Yeah,
kind of. Do you know
and
what I'm
he
saying? Like,
sings as well. Like, yeah, it's
yeah,
different.
like man rates Stormzy highly, fam. Trust me, blood. But I don't like being compared with no one in it. So they kind of made it like this. Yeah, it's Novelist or Stormzy. I weren't rating that because I was thinking, fam, I don't all this stuff that them man are doing. I don't want to do that anyway. So it's not like like they kind of pushed this narrative like, yeah, Novelist kind of stepped back or I just carried on doing what I was doing anyway. Because if you
Yeah,
look through all of the years, yeah, I've always been putting out content.
yeah. No, you're
Whether it
always
was
dropping. I can't lie. Yeah, you're dropping still. Yeah,
every single year, fam. Like I never
yeah.
stopped doing what I was doing.
But you
I
know
just
what it
didn't want
was?
to.
You were doing like instrumentals, in it, whereas a lot
Yeah,
of people, they're not really keeping up with that.
exactly. And the thing is, I'm a producer before an MC. You get me? Like the game might not know that, but I was making beats with my uncle and my brother when I was 7, 6 years old on
Oh,
Fruity
that's
Loops
nuts.
Free,
That's nuts.
Reason, and Cubase, fam. Like that's Novelist. So it's like everyone's trying to tell me who I am, and they're not
Mm.
letting me say who I am. Do you get what I'm saying? That's how it was. So I just thought to myself, you know what? I'm not gonna argue with no one. I'm not gonna like send for no one or none of that stuff. I'm just gonna keep doing what I do, and then after a while, people will get it. You get me? And it's
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
it's long because obviously you get them dumb people on the internet who'll be talking about, oh yeah, man fell off or this and that. But it's like, bro, I never put myself on. I'm gonna be on when I want to be on. You know what I'm saying? Like how can you tell man fell off? Like where was I, bro?
You know what it is? How I see it from my perspective is like I think they expected you to go down the Stormzy route, in it, and obviously when you didn't, it was like it was a shock for a lot of people. So I think that's where the kind of disconnect was.
Yeah, I hear you. I don't even know what the Stormzy route is up to this day. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I can't,
because
it's basically the commercial route, in it, like the brands, the even though you're doing that, but they just wanted it to look glossy, basically. I think.
Yeah. The media make things look. Yeah, I'm not really interested in all of that. I'm interested in making hard music to where like for example, you see like the numbers game. Yeah, I've never been interested in playing the numbers game, but when I do play the numbers game, I'm gonna be like a wrecking ball, blood. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not gonna be competing with anyone. I'm always smashing my own.
No, but
my own.
even with the album, innit, it was nominated for like awards and that. So you that shows if you want to, you can do it, innit? So it's like,
Yeah. Praise God. You get me?
yeah, no, and yeah, kind of fast forwarding onto like, this obviously 2020, you had the 52 weeks of fire, and like I think it was like 4 projects you dropped, like so literally like in each quarter. So like, what kind of pushed you to do that?
You know what? Like it's mad, yeah, because I didn't put out all the instrumentals. I should have, but I didn't. Yeah, the whole year last year was themed on fire, innit? Get me? You got the Inferno, you got Heat.
Oh yeah.
You got Rainfire.
Okay, I didn't even clock that. I can't even lie.
You get what
That's
I'm
mad.
saying?
Yeah, I clock it now.
Yeah, 52 weeks of fire,
Yeah,
blood.
that
But
makes sense.
I'm just letting man know, man's on a flame thing. You know the ones there, fam.
Yeah, no.
That's where it was. But yeah, blood. That man's a music man. So I like demonstrating that I like music. So that's why I was making records like Stay With Me. I was doing all kind of stuff that maybe wasn't expected, but fam, like I'm trying to show people stop having an expectation and let me show you what I'm on, because your expectations are underestimation. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, no, I think it's a thing where it's a human nature to do that, innit? But if you know how an artist is, it's like you might as well just follow what they're doing rather than expecting them to do something and then end up disappointed, kind of thing.
Yeah. What I was saying before is blood. Like my thing is like I'm just sharing the game, blood. Stop having a estimation of me, because to me, their estimation is like an underestimation. Like I know what I'm capable of, and I esteem myself a lot higher than people's expectations.
Yeah, no, I see that, and that kind of brings you on to the next kind of area I wanted to go. Obviously, your latest track, 1-1, we kind of had like a little back and forth because I saw it as grime in it, but you said it wasn't. So I kind of wanted to.
No. I don't mind it being called grimy, but that's it grouchy, blood. That was killing me. I was in stitches. When I saw that, bro, I was
You know what? But I
bending up.
can't lie. You know what it is? As a journalist, sometimes I just put extra spice on the titles.
You say I give it a little pizzazz.
Yeah. You
I hear
got to
you,
get them
bro.
clicks in it.
Yeah, I hear you. What was you gonna say though?
No, I was gonna say no. Like, what was your kind of concept behind it?
Lad, man. Right, so in the middle of lockdown, yeah, man got a booking in Barcelona still.
Mad.
So the man, then we went Barcelona, and we was proper blessed by that because everyone's at home moaning, and we're on tour again, yeah. And bruv, there was a beautiful sunset, yeah. So when man's out there, I'm like to the man, fam, we need to shoot a music video now. Like, you get me? And then man just backed out the 1-1 tune, shot it, sitting down.
Yeah, no, it's a big one, man. I like it, definitely. And like obviously before that you had Wild Guan, which is, I can't lie, that's over the last couple of years, that's probably like my favorite one, to be honest. And
Yeah. Wild One gets rinsed.
fam, like the energy you come with on that one is like it's almost like a drill thing, if I can say, like it's comparable to anything.